Just made it to part 2 of Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson, book 2 in the Stormlight Archive. I know you guys have been wanting me to give you updates as I go, and this is just a very, very minor update, but there will be spoilers, so please scroll if you haven't read this or if you plan to read it in the future. I love the pacing of this series. I am very, very engaged the whole time, even though like no major plot points have happened besides like one major thing. I know we're going somewhere. The way that we are like steadily approaching these like very serious events, I am like roped in. Jasnah just died, which was absolutely crazy. Like, I did not see that coming at all, and I straight up, like, sat up, like, where are we? Because, like, she felt invincible to me, and I was, like, so looking forward to the storyline between Jasnah and Shallan, them training together in their abilities and all this stuff, and I really loved, like, how their relationship was developing and how that was all going, so for her to die, that was, like, absolutely crazy. And I'm kind of excited to get to understand like why that had to happen. Nothing crazy has really happened on Kaladin and Dalinar's side right now. Syl is such a cool character and I'm so terrified that something's gonna happen to her. The book basically tells you that something happens to Dalinar because in the like epigraphs, we have like Navani's like notes from her personal journal and she says something about her husband dying, but we know that it is more recent than Gavilar. So I'm like, hold the phone. Hold the phone. Like, did you just tell me? Kind of like, and if you've never read Mistborn, I'm about to say a Mistborn spoiler. So just like warning ahead of time if you want to like scrub past the next like 15 seconds. It's kind of like how in Well of Ascension, it literally says, I am unfortunately the hero of ages. Like in an epigraph way before the actual event happens. And like that doesn't give it away. But like, you know that something like, you kind of have an inkling that it's not going to end the way that you'd assume. And that's kind of what this did. Like, he gives these little bits and pieces in these epigraphs, and I'm like, what is happening? And I'm so excited to figure out what the epigraphs were from book 1. Like, they were like, when people died, and it was like the last things that they said was just like absolutely crazy and like didn't make any sense. I'm just overall a bundle of confusion, and I think that's where I'm supposed to be. But again, what I'm really enjoying about this series is that it's not a frustrated confusion. I'm not like, oh my God, get to the point, I need to understand. I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm clocking that. Like, I know I need to know that and like, let's keep going. Because the characters are written so well. They're written so well. And also, F. Sadius. Can't stand that guy, okay? Although I may be kind of sensing a redemption arc. I don't really know what's going on. But that is my miniature part 1/part 2 update. I just got to part 2 like 20 minutes ago, and I will keep you posted as I keep going. I go on a trip next week, and so I'm really trying to finish this book before we leave, so wish me luck.